I wanted to ask you about the Peacock Gallery, and you know, your commitment to modernism is, you know, what a lot of people look to in Burma, and that was a, you know, a gallery that looked to modernism, I guess started by Thame and Sun Yen. And I just wanted to ask you about Peacock Gallery, and what were you guys thinking? What was the mood when it started?
I will tell you exactly. The beginning and the founding of Peacock Gallery. Actually, Thame is one of the founders of Lokana Gallery. You know, Lokana Gallery is the big one. He was the founder, so he was the member of the Lokana. Most of the time he been there in Lokana Gallery together with Thame. Thame is very much senior to him. He's a junior. But at the same time, in Lokana, in the evenings, Thame has art class. There are about 20 to 30 students, mostly university students and university girls and boys. Thame is very successful class, very successful school. And Thame was all right because he can't do that. So this is all right. But the problem came up when Thame's wife came down from Manly to Yangon and noticing about the Thame's establishment, she scolded her own husband. Why don't you, this is your business, you must do it. He shouldn't, because you are the senior person. That was very much amazed about that, because he simply can't do that. He's not in that sort of type, you know, he can't do that. The Thame is very much a very, very organized character, you know. So he can run a school, he can create the curriculums, he knows how to teach. That is totally different from the art of painting, you know. This is something different, you know. That can't do that. But what the real problem is between Thame and Thame. There's a problem between.
Yes.
So eventually the junior Thame was kicked out of the Lokana Gallery.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. Yeah.
In that problem, I stood on Thame's side, not from Thai's side. Actually, Thame is my very first friend, you know.
Yes.
Very, very intimated, most intimated than for Thame. But I stood for Thame because I don't think the Thame and Thai's wife is not fair in this case. So I stood for him.
Right.
So he was restless at that time. He'd been out of Lokana Gallery and he must have own gallery. So he tried to establish a gallery.
Okay.
At that time he is not a rich man. So it's just a big tent actually. It's a big tent. About the size is 30 by 40. It's a thatched big tent.
Yes.
It's a tent. But the best thing is, in the tent he has some panels for paintings. And those are the, what do you call it? Goni 8. You know, we use the kind of fabric that is used for making the bags for rice.
Right.
This is very, very rare and very cheap. So he scratch it and make the frames and to become the panels for the paintings.
Okay.
And this is highly interesting.
Huh.
And we started to invite the most of the embassy officials. They have the very strong interest in paintings, especially modern paintings.
Yeah.
So it's a big success. So they came to the tent, the big tent, and the panel is very much interesting.
Huh.
This is very raw and very very rare case for them. Actually, it's a poor product, but this is executed very appropriately and very effectively. Then all of a sudden, it's a big success.
Interesting.
And from that day on, Peacock galleries, all of a sudden, the
So
rise
you
of
were the first artist to come with
we
Thame.
are the first person.
Who else went with you?
Thane Nguyen is very much
Yes.
sort of assistance to him. He has assisted a lot, Thane Nguyen. And I'm assisting him by participating in the gallery.
And your brother, Kim Mo-yin.
That is why Kim Mo-yin as well,
Yeah.
except Paul Ted.
Right.
Paul Ted is naturally,
That's sad.
it's out of question.
Yeah.
That's the beginning and the founding.
I didn't realize that.
Founding
I hadn't
of
asked you
Peacock
about
Gallery.
that. Yeah. And then Bajian So, he came later?
Yeah. Almost instantly he came because we drink. Also is a great drinker. He's a drunkard. He's an alcoholic.
Right.
So also is most of the time he pay visit to our let me say our, because Peacock Gallery, I suppose it's my own gallery. So because I have participated in it from the very beginning.
Yeah. So you and Kim Mo-yin,
Yeah.
and Thame and Sunny,
and Mazengi and everybody except Paul Ted.
yeah,
Almost all of the Burmese modern enthusiasts